Hello, everybody. My name is Master Chad.
My name is BGM.
This is Doxy.
And I'm Richard Satchel.
And you are either listening to or watching Greynoise. All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 135 of Greynoise, the now V-shaped podcast. And we'll get into that in just 1 second.
Our podcast has gotten a little V-shaped.
This is definitely more of a U.
Well, because they don't see the production team.
You're right.
I mean, if you just look at the tables that we're sitting at,
it's an L.
Okay, hang on, guys.
There's a fat L.
We'll get into this in just a second. Let's do a little bit of announcing.
An L is just a sideways V.
We have announcing to do, sir.
You're right. Like with a stump arm.
Oh, I see how this is going to go already. Okay, so
It could be a sideways E with two of the legs broken.
It could be.
Yeah. Why not?
Like they owed someone money. I get it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry. Anyway.
Really quick, and then we can get back to.
Are you going to intro the show?
Oh yeah, if you just
Jeez,
let me.
Come on.
All right.
We're waiting on you, Chen.
I know. We are at Sin Shop. It is slightly after 7:30. It is Friday night around this time, so you know that we're going to be here at Sin Shop.
At the Sin Shop? Or
the
is
Sin
it
Shop.
Sin Shop?
We're Las Vegas' Sin Shop.
Okay, you're right.
We are still the
Las Vegas Valley Hackerspace, even though we are Crux at 1075 American Pacific Drive, Sweet Sea in Henderson, Nevada. It's the Vegas Valley, so it makes sense. For more information on Sin Shop, go to sinshop.org, and for more information on our podcast, go to Greynoise, GREYNOI.SE. I also forgot to plug the meetup.com/Sinshop for all of your appointment needs with us. Oh, yes, we have Lockpick Night coming up this Monday. And you have what? Geiger counter class. This on the 17th, right? 17th. Thank you. That is going to be, St. Patty's Day. We have a Geiger counter class on that day, so we look forward to that. I think
you can build your own Geiger counter. I mean, come on, that's kind of cool.
Yes. So you're going to be going to that class, aren't you?
I am. I will build a Geiger counter.
Okay, excellent. I think I can make it to just watch. Because I think I'll be too drunk to handle any sort of equipment. Kind of like right now.
7 kits left. Right?
Oh, we have 7 spots available left, I think. We're getting live fact checks right now. Okay,
So 6 left, so it is time to panic.
Okay, it is time to
have to
panic.
get
We have
one
6 spots available for that class,
right
so
away.
sign up, please. All right. Let's see. Are there any other announcements that I'm missing? I don't think so. So, how is everybody doing today? I haven't seen you guys for a little while.
You saw me today.
That is a little while.
Okay.
He didn't say a big while.
Also, you see us online all the time.
Is that really being seen?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I guess that's a good
I
question.
mean, you see the letters that form my name.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
kind of
And they
know you're
express my
alive.
thoughts.
I know that you're alive, but there's a slight chance that your account was compromised and that somebody else is chatting as you.
But more likely than not.
Do you think somebody could perfectly emulate me?
Fuck
way you
no,
talk?
you're so.
No, I don't think so.
In
Your
chat?
pattern of speech is very quirky. Like, I feel like I would know if it wasn't.
Yeah,
you.
right.
Yeah.
It's something that
I
couldn't
try
be
not
done
to
with
hold a
Cleverbot.
pattern, a solid pattern
Yeah.
of speech. Here.
Could you guys know if I was a bot?
if they
just
start-
count the typos.
Yeah. If there's not one typo per sentence, then I know it's not Chin. At
God
least.
damn it. All right. Well, so what have you guys been up to?
So I was talking with a coworker earlier, and we were talking about 2001: A Space Odyssey and how that was like the first, I think, on-screen representation of like what we thought a tablet would look like, and also how like the
Wait, when did that come out?
60 something, maybe before that. I don't know.
Wait,
Why
while
am I-
we
why
go
am I
ahead and
guessing?
fact check
Why
that.
am I guessing?
No, go ahead and fact check that because while we're doing that, actually, let's explain a couple more things. Really quick, you could tell we're a little bit of a different format here. We do not have a fifth mic today. We still have a community mic. We
We're
are
also-
trying.
We're also vaguely L-shaped.
We're vaguely L-shaped, but that's so that I don't have to crank my neck and take away from the mic to talk to you guys.
Yeah,
To
no.
talk.
So we can see you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I see a camera.
So this is
you
like
can
a-
see us, and
Yeah.
we can talk to each other without having to take our
Right. This
It's
is
nice.
This is like a talk show type of thing now,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
not like a hey guys, hey guys, hey
Yeah.
guys, hey guys.
I know years. It came out in 1968.
Oh.
Oh,
So
well.
before really even internet and stuff, we had tablet or what we thought tablets would look like and whatnot. And then also the communicator in Star Trek was like a inspiration for flip phones and whatnot.
Yeah.
So it makes you
And
wonder about
Uhura had like a Bluetooth thingy.
yeah,
in her ear.
her little communicator thing. And it makes you really wonder about like all the stuff that we see today about future tech and what will actually carry over to be future tech. Like I know Black Mirror is like a really big one, how they have like their cell phones in their hands or whatever, like the seeing eye things.
I don't
and
know if
whatnot.
I don't feel like Black Mirror. I mean, Black Mirror obviously is future tech, but I don't think the whole idea for Black Mirror is to showcase future tech. I think it's to showcase how dark technology can be.
Yeah. And I mean, and that is definitely more of the, like that's definitely more what it's about, like the dark future of tech. But I'm just curious about like what tech we see and think, like even Minority Report, like we had the screen.
That
with
was
the glove
creepy
and
when
stuff.
that came out. I was like, holy shit.
That was creepy. I thought that was fucking amazing.
Don't get me wrong, it was amazingly creepy.
Yeah.
You're talking about like the ad placement and everything?
No, well,
That's
too.
almost here.
That's okay. That part is creepy. That's very creepy.
Wait,
like,
ad placement in Minority
56.
Report?
Minority Report came out in 56.
What?
The book.
Oh,
Philip
the
K.
book.
Dick,
I was-
yeah.
Oh,
The
wow,
book that
really?
Philip K. Dick wrote.
I did not
yeah.
realize that.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, I guess like how it scans your eye, then it puts you in the ads. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like when you're walking
Oh,
through,
yeah,
whatever.
that was
I
kinda
wouldn't even
creepy.
think about that. I was thinking more like the screens, like he has a glove and you can manipulate what's on the screen and whatnot.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
kind of like our phones, but not quite. But like how
Zuckerberg's like, how do I do that?
Yeah,
How do I
yeah.
get that to work?
You can
Why
go
would
real close
Zuckerberg
to
be
it.
You've never talked about something and then all of a sudden you saw an ad for it on Facebook?
Oh, that's what you mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
No, I thought you were talking about his manipulation like of the screens, not the advertisements.
No, we were talking about advertisements.
We're
dude.
talking about both though.
We're talking about both.
Oh.
I'm flip flopping.
But
Yeah, it's his fault.
So you
Blame it
can
on
do,
Doxy.
You can pretty much do what you're describing. There won't be holograms floating in air. But
Right,
as
right.
far as controlling what's on the screen, you can do that. I mean,
I'm
you
pretty
can
sure-
even hack one of those Xbox cameras.
Pretty sure there was a representation of that in Silicon Valley, wasn't there?
You just
where?
popped.
Sorry, damn, I fucked up. Where I think Ehrlich had it.
I didn't see it.
Oh.
Well, in VR,
VR, yeah.
you can grab and
Oh, yeah.
manipulate stuff in VR.
Absolutely.
Like that.
Yeah, so we're getting close, but I mean, really, like not any specific examples, but I'm just very curious about what we have now as far as movies and tech stuff, whatever.
That Microsoft like Hollow Table Surface thing.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the
Yeah,
augmented
did that ever
reality.
come out?
The augmented
Yeah,
reality.
that's out.
Is it?
I thought it was
Well,
a fake
the
demo,
prototype.
but
I
that
thought
thing
it was
was
a fake
totally
demo,
real.
too. Yeah,
That
yeah.
thing was totally real.
Oh, yeah.
I,
it's a prototype.
didn't know it was actually. Yeah, but like, is it ever out? Like, because that video, the video I saw was like 10, 15 years ago.
So the
Yeah.
point of
No
that,
way.
It,
Yeah.
it was a
Not fif-
long. It
it was a
wasn't
long time
the one
ago.
I saw wasn't 10 years ago, but it was a long time ago.
Okay, maybe not 10 years ago, but it was like a
It was
long-
at least
Yeah,
like
before I
5 or
was saying,
6
like,
years ago.
15.
I don't
Right.
fucking know time, dude.
No, it was like
The-
5 or 6. It was right after Microsoft bought Minecraft, I think.
Right.
Because
Oh,
it was
no,
a
it was
Minecraft
before
demo.
that.
Yeah,
No,
definitely
it was a
def-
Minecraft demo that they were running on.
No,
the
I
table.
saw
Oh,
the-
you're talking about something different. You're
Yeah.
talking about the helmet that you wear.
Yeah, the
what he's
augmented
talking
reality.
about is
the
a big
table,
table.
where you can like they
Yeah.
show people like
That,
so
you're
like-
talking about the original Surface.
Yeah.
it was like a
Before
like,
the Surface tablets. Yeah, that was like
well,
10, 15 years
like
ago.
people
Yeah.
were eating at it like as a dinner table, and like when the check came, it just appeared on the table. Everybody put their card down, and it split the bill. Like the whole table was like
Yeah.
an interface.
Oh, I want
Yeah,
that
and you
so
could
badly.
like swipe things to your bill and then swipe things to other people. Oh, you
would
got
s-
the appetizers. I
we
got
would
this,
be
yeah.
playing. We'd be playing like air hockey, trying to swipe stuff back and forth.
No, you
with
pay
each other.
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I think
No,
the
you
video,
pay for
so I think
it.
the video I'm talking about was older than this Minecraft.
Yeah, no,
because
you're
it-
talking
it,
about
it was
the one-
and
yeah.
it had to be at least 10 years ago.
The
It
one
was
you're
a long
talking
time
about is
ago.
the original Surface table that
Right.
came
What is
out
it?
before the Surface tablets.
So the point of that was to be at bars and arcades and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It wasn't really meant for home use. So those did actually get out to a few places
Okay.
that were willing to pay for. They were like 20 grand or something like that.
I'm sure, yeah.
But they were able to get out, but just not widespread.
Yeah.
So
So what I think is the most likely thing is definitely implants in our eyes, like how in was it the entire memory of you or history of you, they had like they recording everything in their eye, like their contacts were always going or whatever it was. It was like
Oh yeah,
whatever.
you're talking about Black Mirror.
Yeah, but well, because that's to me like that's the most futuristic tech I can think of at the moment. I mean, there's other stuff too, like Alter Carbon with the I don't want to.
I just started watching
I
that.
don't want to say anything.
I just started watching it. Be careful.
But
Be careful. You're not going to finish it.
Yes, I am. I'm on episode 1.5. I finished half of the second episode before running to work.
But they're like, okay, so this is
Shut up.
this is spoilers. It's like the whole purpose of the show. The like the sleeves, like our
Yeah.
whole person is like
Yeah.
in a little
Yeah, okay.
disc.
See, I understand what you're talking about with sleeves.
That might be a little far fetched, but I mean something similar. I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
And I mean, I really wonder like what the next decade of technology will be like. Like if we will have like our we're in our Space Odyssey phase right now, and then in 50 years we'll have our tablet equivalent, whatever it may be.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think that's pretty fucking interesting to think about.
Yeah.
Especially like because it grows exponentially, right? So like once something just fucking blows up.
Well, I mean, it took us, 15,000 years as a species to learn how to to write one line of code, and then it took us another 60 years to get to where we are today.
Fucking spaceships.
I mean,
on the moon.
it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy the amount
Why
of
do you think
growth
it took
we've
so
done.
long to learn how to write one line of code? I mean, I could do it in a.
Well, could you do it if you didn't know what a computer was?
I'm kidding, dude.
I guess actually the earliest. I mean, if you want to consider an abacus a computer, that'd probably be the earliest. But if you want to consider an actual the earliest automation, probably be Hero of Greece. He created the first not vending machine, but if you insert a coin into a certain thing at a church, it would give you
10 prayers.
no, it would give you something like that. It would give you blessings. And
Holy
things
shit,
like that.
really?
Yeah, hold on, I gotta look
give
it
you
up.
five
Like a
likes.
prayer
I
vending
gotta look
machine?
it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I did
mean,
not expect that one.
Nothing's new anymore, right? Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
Nothing's new. under the
He
sun?
invented
That's
this
what-
thing, and it was it's nuts. Hero of Alexandria.
Put
Alexandria.
$5 in the thing, and then you get 10 prayers. I don't know
but
why I was Jewish.
It
there.
it says the first vending
Oh,
machine.
I mean-
The first vending machine was one of his constructions. A coin was introduced via a slot at the top of the machine. A set amount of holy water was dispensed.
Holy shit!
Wow.
This was
I mean, not holy
included-
shit, but
water.
holy shit.
It was included in his list of inventions in his book Mechanics and Optics. When a coin was deposited, it fell upon a pan attached to a lever. The lever opened up a valve which let some water flow out. The pan continued to tilt with the weight of the coin until it fell off. The coin fell off, at which point a counterweight would snap the lever back up and turn off the valve.
You're too poor to be blessed today.
I mean, and this guy
I mean,
was...
isn't that what goes on now?
Shut up.
mean,
and
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
he
yeah, kinda.
lived 1080 to 7080.
Fuck.
Wow.
He was already automating people out of jobs.
He,
And
those
it's
holy
been-
water dispenser people need their jobs.
And it's been downhill ever since. I did not know that was a thing. Holy shit.
Holy
I'm
shit.
impressed. Today
Yeah,
I learned.
man. I mean, hey.
He also created a steam-powered device called the Elopile, sometimes called the Hero Engine. He also created a wind wheel, constituting the earliest instance of wind harnessing on land. And he is said to have been a follower of the atomists,
Oh,
the
okay.
people who
first
originally
believed
thought
in the
of atoms,
atom,
yeah.
yeah.
Isn't
the
that
Church of Adam.
weird to make something out of nothing, right? To make something that has never existed before.
Yeah.
Like a vending machine, right?
You mean like
right.
any other invention, though?
But
Yeah, but
something like that though. I mean, like the first guy to put an axle on a wheel.
right. The first guy to
That
make
guy
a
was
wheel.
such a genius.
To think like, hey, we could move faster than this if I make something that I can just roll on. Like, how the fuck does that even?
Well, you see a log rolling down a hill, and you're like, "Hey, we could roll things on logs."
I feel like
That's
that's
why
how
I'm
a
not
lot
an
of
inventor.
inventions come about. It's mostly through serendipity. I see that in nature.
Like Eureka.
What would be the what would be the catalyst for making an automatic holy water vending machine? Like, what would you see that you
Because
do?
that-
a guy
Well,
who's really bored
yeah,
at the
like
holy
standing
water
there being like,
filling.
okay,
guy-
open out your hand,
a guy
give
is
me your
like-
dollar, you get this much holy water.
A guy is like, how can I dupe all these churchgoers into giving me money?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what it was, though. I think it
Yeah.
was more like what
Yeah.
Satchel was about to say, because I stole it from you. But like
Yeah.
somebody standing there, getting paid like $5 or less, whatever the equivalent was, to just
Five
hand out little drops of holy water.
Schmeckles.
Five-
Schmeckles.
Probably drachma at the time. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll
But-
be 5 drachma. Yeah.
Oh, you guys, community mic.
Oh, community mic.
It was actually to conserve holy water.
Was it? Because people were pouring too much.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Oh,
fucking.
well, that's
Hey.
neat.
Wow.
All right.
Okay,
I
cool.
wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I thought he was doing it for the money.
Can't you just make more holy water?
Dude, That water's holy.
Yeah, time out. It's not like there was going to be a shortage of holy water. That doesn't make sense now.
It takes material to make it.
It takes material to make
To make
holy
holy water, like
What?
like Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Like water, right? You have to put salt in holy. What is holy water?
You need,
He's gonna Google it.
You need a holy man to consecrate the water.
I knew
Yeah,
that.
he's got to go spectacles, testicles, wallet, your watch. You know.
I thought it was literally just
Also,
some old guy
also
was
the
like,
idea
I
of
bless this
creating
water now.
artificial
I think so, I
demand
don't
has
know.
been around for ages.
Artificial demand.
Also that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I can't
around.
wait to pay for purified air.
I mean,
Or do I already?
Look at it today. How many people still pre-order digital games? Like, oh, they're gonna run out of copies because that was
That's
the
crazy.
original idea behind pre-orders. You don't want to run out
So
of hard copies.
I will do that when I can preload it.
Yes.
Because then the day of release, I
Then
can
you want to
actually
play it like right away.
Which is
except,
great.
Except Final Fantasy 15, if you did the preload, it was like a 75 gig download.
Was it?
And then you do the preload on Steam, but then it still had to de-encrypt all the files, so you had to sit there and wait for like 2 hours for 75 gigs worth of files to decrypt. And then there was a not a patch, but a high-res pack released for free at the same time, which was another like 60 gigs.
Just let me play my goddamn games.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I guess you know what? There always is something obvious that sets it off. Like I think, like how did the first person discover fire? Probably something like lightning strike a log
Yeah,
or something.
Prometheus.
Lightning struck a log and was like, oh fuck.
Prometheus gave
We
us
should use
fire.
this heat before it goes away. Or we should probably harness this heat so
Well,
it doesn't go away.
I'm sure they saw like maybe not saw like lightning hit a log or something similar to that, and they're like, let's do that. Let's recreate that somehow.
So the thing about fire, I wonder if it was like one in particular human that discovered it and then spread it out, or it was like if multiple people discovering it at the same time.
I figured it'd be some sort of tribe thing.
That's what's that called? Emergent technology or something like that. When all the
When
pieces
a lot
are.
of people just start to discover it at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Like if we wouldn't have come out
Like
with,
I have discovered fire. Well, so have I.
well, yeah, like or the atom bomb, like because Russia was working on one at the same time.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Well, and,
it's just all the pieces happen to be in the right place. In this case, those pieces were German. You know,
I'm gonna
Nazi.
I mean, you could also look at pyramids in Egypt versus the pyramids in South America.
Yes.
those pyramids. I guess no, they weren't built around the same time, but they had no idea. The people who built them in South America
Yeah.
had no idea that the
Aliens.
ones in Egypt even
Maybe
existed.
aliens gave us
That's
fire then.
Funny because I'm sticking with my theory that aliens gave us all of this. So
You're sick of your theory?
no, I'm sticking with my theory.
Oh, you're sticking
that
with your
aliens
theory.
gave us this. Like
Okay.
it's just
So
Are
here's-
you a chariot of the gods kind of guy?
what is that?
It's where like aliens seeded humans on this planet.
The chariot of the gods, like a chariot, like a
see,
UFO.
I see no evidence to the
Oh, fuck.
contrary.
What happened?
Nothing.
He almost just spilled
almost
his
spilled-
beer
No,
on,
I almost just
on his,
destroyed the entire show, but it's okay.
laptop.
Continue.
I see no evidence to the contrary. But I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, so here's my whack job theory. It's always been in the back of my head.
Whack
Like,
job.
It wouldn't surprise me at all. Not that I like am totally attached to this, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if an ancient civilization, maybe Egyptian-ish era, was every bit as advanced as we are now. And the only reason we don't know is because if you let's say the civilization as we know it stopped, boom, right today. Fast forward 5,000 years, and there's not going to be anything left.
There's nothing to.
Yeah,
to
like
show.
all this shit would disintegrate and
Did
disappear.
you listen to that on the Joe Rogan podcast?
No.
Wait, I'm like 5 episodes behind.
This is like 3 years ago, dude.
Oh, then
I
no.
most certainly did not hear it on the Joe Rogan.
No, yeah. So
It's-
ancient
there's a-
Egyptians,
there's a-
they seem to be older than originally anticipated.
Well, no, I mean, what I listened to I don't think it was even specifically ancient Egyptians, but it was some race that was here previous, or there's theories that there was a race here previously because there's like things that are places they couldn't have been,
Like the
and,
Dropa.
and like what?
The Dropa.
Dropa. like stuff that was done that could have
I've
been
read
done
that.
without any, with the stuff we know that they had back in
Right,
the day.
right.
And like there's evidence of like stuff being on top of stuff like there'll be like a pyramid or something, but underneath that there's other stuff.
Oh, wow.
They
That
call
wouldn't
it
be
uparts.
Uparts.
Out of place artifacts. But
Ooh, parts.
I'll have to find
think,
it for you.
I think when people talk about ancient Egyptians, they think about like Cleopatra, and they think about like all these people wearing
Imhotep.
Imhotep, wearing like the headdresses and
yeah.
stuff. But really, the pyramids were built so long ago that when the pyramids were built up to when Cleopatra lived is further away than Cleopatra's age and the moon landing. there is less time in between Cleopatra and the moon landing than there
Damn.
was between the
Oh, yeah,
pyramids
yeah,
being
yeah.
built
It's
and
like-
Cleopatra ruling Egypt.
It's
Like
crazy
it's
long time.
ancient.
We're
Egypt.
like-
ancient Egypt is when the pyramids were built.
We've done like nothing in our time, and like modern.
Speak for
humans.
yourself,
Or,
Doxy.
I guess not modern humans.
I've done a whole bunch of shit in my time.
I've done nothing. I've done nothing.
Just throwing that out there.
I haven't been shit since lunch. I think.
I did this podcast.
I got this going for me. But I mean, could be aliens, right? Why not?
Maybe.
You can't say that it wasn't aliens.
Can't say that it wasn't. I haven't seen
Occam's razor. I'm just a proponent of Occam's razor.
what.
So what are you thinking?
The
then?
easiest explanation is that people did it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So you're thinking like maybe we were more advanced in the past, or
no,
like-
I think they just rolled stones on logs.
Oh.
I mean, people did work a lot harder back in the
But
day.
I can't prove that as much as I can. I can't prove that as much as I can disprove aliens did it. So
I wonder if there were like ancient Egyptian millennials,
I mean, I'm not a historian.
like where you had like the older generation of Egyptians who were like really really hardworking and whatever, and then you had like the younger ancient Egyptians. They were still ancient Egyptians, but they were just younger generations, and it was like.
And then all the
But I don't wanna move that
ancient
limestone
Egyptians,
yeah.
all the ancient Egyptians blame the ancient Egyptians
Yeah,
for
yeah.
all the economic problems.
Yeah.
So here's what's funny. I don't know about ancient Egypt, but I do know that blaming the next generation, calling the next generation lazy, has been going on since at least the 1850s. No, I actually
Yeah,
found
yeah,
something
yeah.
where they documented going down, like, oh, these kids today with their newspapers, no one's ever going to read a book again, and all this
I
crap.
want to say there was something.
No,
from-
but even the ancient Greeks did that though.
I was gonna say Plato.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
No, it was not. Was it
Who-
Plato?
No, it
Socrates
wasn't.
taught
Socrates.
Socrates taught Plato, so he must have been like, this Plato generation.
No,
No, no,
I think it was Socrates who said like
When writing came into a thing,
Yeah.
like so before there was writing, everything was passed down orally,
Oh,
like
uh-huh.
storytelling and whatnot.
yeah.
And so they thought that when you start to write stuff down, you'll forget all of this knowledge because
Oh,
you just
sure.
write it down. You don't have to memorize it, right?
That's how memory works.
Yeah. Well, yes, but
Totes.
but I mean,
Oh, yeah.
now I don't know if it was Socrates.
it was Socrates. Well,
Okay.
that I don't know about the writing thing, but like how people talk about millennials like disrespecting and like how this new generation, like the worst generation.
Yeah.
Quote from Socrates. This is a piece of it. The children now love luxury. They have bad manners, contempt for authority. They show disrespect for elders and love chatter in place of exercise.
Here, here.
It's literally been forever.
Yeah,
It's fucking.
yeah, yeah.
It's not new at all.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So it's more than the
nothing's
1850s.
New. Yeah. That was 469 BC.
Yeah.
Or around there. That was when he was born.
Wow. So he would have thought that like Jesus Christ was like a lazy asshole because
He's
BC,
like, get
right?
off. He's like, get off. Your. Oh, I don't want to say anything rude. I don't.
No, I'm just saying like if he's 496 BC, like
All right, there's another huge time gap because now you have 469 BC, and you have a guy talking about shadows in a cave, and then you have 470 years later, you have this hero of Alexandria inventing vending machines. Like that's 470 years. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
the last 60 years of human life has been nothing but crazy invention.
When was Leonardo da Vinci alive? Like 1400?
no, that
That's
was
1400s,
Yeah,
like
the Renaissance.
Renaissance.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy inventions have been going on for a long time. And so I'm sure there's like tons
I'm
of
just
shit that
saying.
we don't know
I'm just
about.
saying it took them 470 years to invent a vending machine.
Right.
From the same civilization.
I do want to say I wish our current rendition of the helicopter looked more like Leonardo da Vinci's rendition or his sketch of it. Like with that really weird spiral,
spiral
the
copter.
spiral wing. Yeah, I would love to see it that way.
Spiral copter.
Anyway, I don't even know how we got down this rabbit hole. I like it.
because
Though.
I was talking about future tech and like what I thought. Well, I was curious about what you guys thought would.
Oh, and then the vending
what would-
machine took us like back
yeah.
4,000 years or whatever.
Yeah, vending machines.
We're fucking historians today. You're welcome.
Alien historians.
Yeah.
Nobody got that joke.
I
No,
got
no,
it,
I got it.
I got it.
Nobody
I got it.
listening got that joke.
You give
You
our
couldn't
you don't,
see his
you don't-
hands.
You don't give our listeners enough credit, dude.
Yeah, they probably do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, if you are a listener, I forgot, we have Discord now. We have moved from IRC to Slack and then from Slack to Discord. So the Discord link is on our website. Go to Greynoise, GREYNOI.se. Click on the Discord link and chat with us. We are, while we're on the show, we are in the live stream channel. So come out there, hang out with us, and ask us questions or, make fun of us because that's usually what happens.
And also,
To me.
we hang out in all the other channels all day. Anyway,
Yeah, we're
'cause we
there
got-
all week. But I
pretty
mean,
much.
We
for
have
the
nothing
show,
to do,
we're in the
like,
live
all the
stream.
time.
Yeah, we got nothing better to do.
No.
Also, speaking of the listeners, I want to know, you guys who are listening to the podcast and the people here at the show today, we've changed our format a little bit over the last 4 weeks, the way we do the show, and now we have an L shape here. And I want to know, what do you guys think of the new direction that the show has been taking?
Yes, we need some
That's
feedback.
everybody. Yeah. So we'd love some feedback on this.
Thank you. Hit us up on Twitter or Discord or
I think
other things.
There are a lot of people wondering where you were, Doxy. We had to come up with stories about you being I got stuck at a Canadian Mountie.
I got stuck at the border. I got stuck at multiple borders.
For real? Oh, shit.
Not country borders, the old bookstores.
Yeah. So what I didn't realize they existed anymore, so I kept getting trapped inside of them.
Right.
There was some sort of weird time-space continuum paradox thing going on.
I think you accidentally went back in time.
I think
Very
so.
localized time travel.
Just to borders, and I was like, this place is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I started like, oh, this is awesome, I came back, and then so.
This is just like Amazon, only in real life.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Speaking of Amazon,
Yes.
isn't Amazon opening up bookstores now?
What
Like
the fuck?
physical-
Oh, they are.
Like
I heard this.
Brick and
Really?
mortar bookstores.
Yeah.
I bet you Bezos is all like, ha, I put you out of business and I will resurrect you.
But Whole Foods isn't doing super well.
It's not.
No.
Wait, how is their Amazon Go store like where you just come in and pick stuff up?
So I don't know if that's even gonna work. That's super weird because like you go there, you never check out. You go there, you pick stuff up, and you leave. And when you pick something up, it debits it from your Amazon account like automatically.
Yeah.
And then if you put it back, it doesn't debit.
Right.
It's really weird. I don't think it's gonna work.
I was very hopeful for it because I really like the idea of just going into a store, picking stuff up, and leaving.
Well, yeah.
I'm shoplifting.
I
Wait, no,
also
I'm
hate
not.
talking to people, which is why I do a podcast.
Yeah.
But,
Well, you're not talking directly to people.
yeah.
But see, if you don't want to talk to people, then just stay home and get it through Prime Now or Amazon Now.
And then
Prime
hide
Now.
behind closed blinds when they deliver it, so you don't have to answer
Yes.
the door until they
Just
leave.
put it down on the porch. It's fine.
I really wish I could do that because I really don't like opening the door when they deliver food and stuff. I feel bad, and also like I don't want to have the conversation that's going to happen. There's a lot of food you got there. I fucking know. Just give it to me.
Wait,
You get
wait,
You
they
have
they
conversations
have
like
conversations?
Yeah,
They have
you've got-
conversations?
no.
Yeah, they won't leave me alone.
I've
remember
never had
my
a
face
conversation. The
all
only
the
thing
time.
I lament about ordering food, getting delivery, is having to put on pants. And
Well,
even
that
then,
too.
sometimes I just hide behind the door, and I'm like, thank you.
Wait,
Thank
is that
you.
a requirement?
So you only
not
have
really.
to come to the
Nothing
door
is
if
a
you get something
requirement.
cold.
Well, like when I get like I'm sorry, not Amazon stuff, but like E24 or
Postmates
Uber Eats and stuff
or-
like that.
yeah.
Okay.
So they come and they're like, yeah. So that's when they talk and they're like, oh, it's a lot of food. Well, you got a party? I'm like, no, it's just fucking me, man. Give it to me.
Give me my.
Never had a
I've-
conversation.
Yeah, I've never
He's
had.
probably looking at you though, like, Doxy, how do you stay so thin? That's what I would say.
Never had one of those
I hope
conversations.
Chen never delivers my food. Yeah, but I mean, it's
Oh, I'm
already
not planning on it.
it's already weird enough that they're talking to me. It's, oh, you got all that stuff. I'm like, fucking just. I don't
Give me
need
my
four forks.
shit and go away.
Just give me my. Just give,
I'm gonna make a McDonald's order and just deliver it to him just so I can have this conversation with him. Like he's not even gonna order it. I'm just gonna knock on his door and be
That's a
like,
lot
"Hey
of food
man,
you got there.
yeah,
I will be very grateful for that. So I'm not opposed.
here's
to
your
doing
100
that.
nuggets that I know you'll eat."
I fucking love chicken.
Didn't even
nuggets.
order it.
I totally did that the other day.
You got
I was at
100
work. I couldn't leave, and so I had them deliver. I was like, you know what? Those. I had the Szechuan sauce over the weekend.
How is that?
It's good. It's
Wait,
not worth-
you didn't have the original Szechuan sauce though.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, see,
I didn't
Now
either.
it
I
wasn't.
I did.
I didn't. It wasn't stand on the counter and yell at some poor McDonald's employee. Good.
People
Because
lose their fucking
That
minds.
was ridiculous. But it was. Meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so. Here's teriyaki. Here's soy sauce. It was like.
Is it like? So it's like tangy or
Yeah.
okay. All right,
I
sorry.
liked it. Yeah, so I ordered a 20-piece with a whole bunch of teriyaki of Szechuan sauce,
Okay.
and yeah, and I was like, this is the most American meal I could possibly get because I don't have to go anywhere for it. It is brought to me, and it's freaking McDonald's.
It's fucking. I love it
that
so
sounds
much.
so good right now.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
McDonald's is always good.
I'm
I know what we're getting afterwards.
Popeyes.
sure.
Mickey D's delivered.
Popeyes.
Or Popeye.
That's how we decide what we do for
No,
dinner.
no. There's no Popeyes where I live now. We have to get Popeyes.
Oh, all right.
I'm on this side of
Sounds
town.
like you made a terrible mistake. Why would you move where there's no Popeyes?
I don't know. I didn't do my research.
Oh boy.
That's like a good side of town. It's close to a school. It's close to the freeway. It's close. There's no Popeyes. Well,
Back in
fuck.
the car. Let's get out of here.
We will literally pay you to stay there. But no Popeyes.
No Popeyes. What was the point of this topic? Oh, we were talking about delivery services.
Delivery services, yes.
But why were we
Amazon
talking
Go
about
was originally.
Amazon Go?
Yeah.
It was talking about the bookstores. From what I just read, the bookstore is not doing very well. It's very disorganized. And it's very small, like a very small
Well,
section
Whole
of
Foods
bookstores.
isn't doing very well either.
I feel like Amazon should just stick to what it knows and just deliver more
Yeah,
products
just stick to
fast.
the internet.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. All their warehouses are probably like really back end, right? Like, we don't know what it looks like on the inside there.
It's like really efficient. I hear.
They just, yeah,
So-
it's efficient, but probably really messy and disorganized.
It's efficient in the weirdest way possible. They don't actually organize their food
See?
together. There's a video about it. I think Vox did a video about it. So you'll have like a can of soup, one freaking can of soup, next to a DVD or a Blu-ray of Avengers or some shit.
Is that
serious?
because people who buy Avengers are likely to buy soup?
No, this is I'm talking about in their warehouse where they pick the
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
up
The
back
from
end.
before they bring it to you.
Yeah,
Okay, so the reason they do that, right? The order comes in on their thing, and the computer system they have will automatically route it so it's the least amount of steps. And having everything spread out allows them to do that.
Yeah, so you don't have to stop at one place and like pick up so many things at one time.
So
I
they're
guess-
following their
I guess
tablet
it
or
makes
something?
sense
Yeah.
because
Like-
people aren't going to buy many different brands of soup all at once. They're
I
going to
do.
buy this brand of soup.
When I buy soup, I buy at least 5 different brands because I want to know which one's the best.
I buy
But-
a lot of different Chef Boyardees as well.
I'm not joking, and then I always forget, so I do the same thing again. So like if I only the only kind of so the only canned soup I eat is chicken noodle soup, and I'll buy like the chunky chicken noodle. I'll buy like the Progresso or the Chef Boyardee. Do they make?
No.
No, they don't. What's the other one? Whatever the other one. Campbell's.
I buy the meth out of them.
Yeah, Campbell's. I mean, Campbell's is good, but they've all
Campbell's
got their.
makes
Did you buy? You say you buy the meth out of them?
Mess.
Mess.
Oh,
Mess.
okay. Sorry.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say that I buy the shit out of them, but they just
We got kids in here. No,
Yeah.
no. So I like to buy different brands, so I know which ones are the best, and then I don't write down any like statistics or anything. I just eat them like, oh, that was really good, and then I forget, so I got to do it all over again the next time. So,
You have to write it down.
well, because I don't remember what they taste like.
All right.
I eat them and I'm like, oh, that was good, but they're all good enough, so I'm not like, oh, that one was trash. So
Okay.
I just
All
I
right.
forget. I don't remember what the point of this was, but I just wanted you guys to know my soup buying habits.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now we know.
So the stores are very efficient in the weirdest way. I dig that.
Yeah.
But I feel like they should stick to what they know. That's delivering stuff fast. Like, why open stores? Like, that's going backwards.
Yeah.
It's going really backwards, right?
Well, especially if they're as disorganized as what looks like.
No. That's the warehouse.
Right.
Like the thing I described with the different things.
Yeah, but it sounds
okay.
like that. It sounds like that's how kind of like what their stores kind of look
No,
like.
no.
No.
I doubt it.
No, I think it's just they. I don't say they don't know what they're doing, but who wants a books? I mean, I do love bookstores, like Borders, and what's the other one?
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble. Yeah. But I mean,
See, I don't like Barnes.
I was gonna go back to
Why?
B. Dalton.
oh, B.
Oh, B.
Dalton.
Dalton was
Yeah,
good.
Wow. B. Dalton
That was at the mall.
What's wrong with Border? Oh, no. What's wrong with?
I don't like Barnes and Noble anymore.
Also,
He
hold on,
walks
wait,
into
wait.
Barnes and Noble. He's like, "Fuck this shit."
Hold on a second. Why do all these bookstores start with B?
Books.
That's what I
books,
thought.
yeah.
Barnes and Nobles, B. Dalton, Borders,
Huh.
Books. Like I'm gonna
books.
Maybe it's for the alliteration.
Books.
Borders
books.
bookstore.
Bobby's books. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I bet there is a Bobby's Books, but I'm sorry.
sure
Go
there
ahead.
is, yes.
So you don't like Barnes and Nobles? Why?
No, because I don't know. It's really expensive now. So I go to a lot of used bookstores now.
I do like used occult bookstores.
Well, I mean, yeah, the ones I go to have an occult section.
I want to make sure that they're the good stuff. If someone's bought them before, they're probably decent.
Yeah.
So
Also, if you buy them from a gypsy, they're
Yes.
even more legit.
absolutely. Sprinkle some magic dust on them.
Man, I'm not reading any of your shit. I don't
want
want to like curse me
I
by
want-
accident.
No, I want to buy a book from an old I can't tell her age woman who's wearing a headdress that jingles whenever she moves her head, and I want her to point and be like, "That book is cast."
And
I'd
she
be
always
like,
says,
"I will buy
"Ah."
two of them. If
Give
you
me
have
that,
two of them,
please.
I will buy the second one."
That
And
reminds me.
then give it to Doxy as a gift.
Yeah,
Please.
I'd be like,
I will
"Man,
take all of them.
This book is cursed. Let's. You're in. You're
I
in this
don't-
curse.
I don't. This isn't tech related at all, but I don't believe in anything supernatural. But I really want to, so I've been buying a lot of supernatural stuff lately.
That's.
He did the Ouija board thing.
I mean, you okay? So you're emulating exactly what I said to Chen like years and years ago when I started going on ghost hunts. I'm like, I really just want to believe it.
I really
but-
want to believe it. Did you find anything?
No.
Of course not. Oh, I just made myself angry
And we
again.
went to Queen Mary in Long Beach. It's supposed
Yeah,
to
but
be
they
like one
kicked
of
us
the
out
haunt-
during, or not, they didn't
Yeah,
kick
they
us out,
wouldn't
but
let
like
us ghost
they
hunt.
sent us back to our room when we were in the middle of ghost hunting. First of all, okay, I'm
Don't
gonna
bill
shit-
yourself as a ghost hunting hotel. if
Yeah,
you won't let
exactly.
people
I'm gonna
hunt
shit.
ghosts.
Let me
What?
shit on the Queen Mary here for a little bit, okay? First of all, okay, the Queen Mary, for those of you who don't know, is a docked cruise ship at Long Beach. It's in Long Beach. It's at the dock, and so it's not going to sail again. But they advertise it as this haunted cruise ship hotel thing, right?
Spooky cruise.
Exactly. So when you order this room, or when you go or into this room, you're actually staying in the cabins from this boat, and they say, "Ooh, check out this spooky tour." The funny thing is, you have to go on their tour. And now, by the way, we weren't little assholes who were like really loud, but we wanted to, do the ghost hunter thing, and
Just explore the ship.
but we were exploring at like midnight or 1 a.m. When ghosts
But
come out.
and we weren't making a lot of noise.
No,
or
we weren't,
anything.
not at all. and like this fucking asshole of a security guard was like, get back to your room. But he didn't sound like that. But
Maybe
I mean, like,
he was the ghost and he was trying to save your life.
Dun dun dun.
I'll get my face there, but no. But I mean, like, okay. In all seriousness, although that would be fucking crazy, and I got to revisit my memories.
Well, son, we don't have a security guard. He died 5 years ago.
Oh
we
my
haven't
God.
had security on this boat for 40 years.
Ever since that tragic combine accident. Damn shame what happened. to
I
those
just want to watch
kids.
them do this for the rest of the show.
It's never who you expect, right?
Yeah, right.
It's old man Witherspoon who ran the haunted amusement park.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you, Doxy.
Wait, so
Wait.
no, go
Yes.
ahead.
Okay, so all I'm going to
Riverboat.
say is, if you're going to advertise yourself as a haunted hotel,
Right.
there will be ghost hunters. Okay.
Did
Okay.
you record it?
Yeah, somewhere.
I want to see
we
that
have
video.
those recordings
I
somewhere.
want to see that video.
We don't know
we
where
went
they
on
are.
a couple of ghost hunts, and we did a lot of urban exploration.
Yeah, too bad you didn't know us back
I
then,
was
dude.
going to say, I wish I knew you
Yeah,
guys then.
we went on ghost hunts, and we did a lot of urban exploration too in those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so back to Amazon. I don't know why they're doing all these things.
Holy fuck, it's 8:10 already?
Yeah.
Oh, we're having a great
Yeah,
conversation.
time flies.
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
talking about
yeah.
it.
Like, I have no idea what.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because
Just
money.
let it ride, man. I'm
But
not in a hurry.
they're, I mean, hey, you do all this stuff and one sticks and then that's your nut, right? Like
Yeah.
you're okay.
Whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
wait,
whoa, whoa.
wait,
Wait, what?
Wait,
No, I know what he meant. Yeah.
You know my expression.
Me and PG were like, one sticks and it's your nuts. What?
No,
How's it go?
then you get your nut.
Yeah.
That's an expression.
Yeah.
You never heard that before?
That's the thing you do really well.
Yeah, that's your nut.
That's your nut.
I guess me saying it over and over again doesn't make it any better.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Have you never heard that?
No, I've never heard that. And I'm sweating right now because I'm laughing so hard. Hold on. So, to get your nut,
It's to like make it. Like you do like you that's what you make it. That's your good thing.
You're not helping this definition,
Yeah.
Wait.
No, the-
especially when you're doing this hand motion.
The phrasing
you
is
make
getting,
your nut.
yeah.
I'm just a squirrel
is-
trying to get a nut.
You gotta grab and just grab onto the thing that you do well and just,
that's
just
your
pull
nut
it towards you.
and that's your
You know?
nut.
Well, so I looked it up. So
You have some really fast research skills there.
fucking,
He's
I know
good.
I do. That's why I'm.
That's why. that's what makes him good at computers.
Yeah, that's
He
why they
does
call me
computers
Doxy.
Yeah.
So what it means literally, what it used to mean back in the day, it means that a person has money that would be needed to pay the bills that are due. So like when you're investing and doing a lot of stuff, when you make your nut, then you recoup all your investments and stuff.
I'm going to fuck this up so bad. I'm going to try to use this expression somehow. I'm
Oh,
like,
boy.
man, I just nutted. Or,
No.
or I'm going to say something stupid like that. Like, oh, man, this is going to
yeah.
make me nut.
It's like Doxy said it was okay. That's why.
I was in a lot of debt lately, but man, I got that nut butter going.
Are we still doing phrasing? Because I think we should do phrasing.
Dude, hold on. I
can't
know
believe
what
you
this
never heard that.
episode's going to be called.
Phrasing?
Nut.
Yeah. Like, just, that's it. Just nut.
I can't believe you guys never heard of that.
I've heard
I've
of
It's
it.
never
super
heard of
common, I think.
I'm with you.
I've never heard of
Maybe
it.
it's like a 1950s businessman term. And
What the fuck are you doing in the 1950s?
He went
I
back
told
and
you
talked to a borders.
the
Went
fucking
to a
space-time
border.
continuum, dude. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Okay.
But anyway,
Amazon.
Yes.
They're doing all these ventures to make their nut. So they find out what works, and then because like
And get rid of the
if the Amazon Go store would have been a hit, that would have fucking
But
everything.
do they need to make their nut? Because their CEO's the richest guy in the world.
Oh, I saw a statistic. 44% of internet orders are all through Amazon.
Sure.
Like it's,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Where else would you order from?
I don't know.
Here's the deal, though, that you might be missing with the Go store, right? The point is not for them to open stores.
Yeah.
The point is for them to have the technology to sell to other stores.
Ooh, true.
Right? Because if they perfect it and they go to Walmart and they say, hey, we have the patents on all the things. If you want to do this, here you go.
That's probably their end game.
And
yeah,
this
that's the end game. Yeah.
this leads me into another topic, which we won't have enough time to explore. But
What?
Yeah, we're fine.
automation removing people, taking away people's jobs. Once they do start selling this to Amazon or to Walmart and whatnot, that's all of those workers gone.
Absolutely.
All of those front store workers, besides like the stockers.
I bet you Walmart's going to find a way to put machines on food stamps.
What?
What?
Machines
Because
on
they
foods, like a robot.
they
on
don't
food
want to pay
stamps.
enough for the machine.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, that was off.
So like they'll remove
That was
all
not
those
my
jobs.
nut.
It'll just be people in the back room until robots are stacking boxes, which is probably already a thing.
Oh, yeah.
So this isn't talked about enough. I don't think I know we talk about it a lot, but
Well, that's where basic income comes
exactly.
in. Yeah.
Can robots
Universal
get in
basic income is one answer. I mean, jobs have been disappearing since jobs existed.
I mean,
It's-
this dude was taking
The
away
vending
fucking
machine.
holy water back in
Yeah.
the day.
I wonder how the guy who used to dispense holy water felt.
He probably beat the shit out of him.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck, a machine just took my job.
He's like, what the fuck? He's like, sir, Jesus. He's like, fuck. Okay, sorry.
Amazon.
Jesus was all like,
No, you were.
fuck.
Well, we were talking about automation taking away jobs and stuff.
Right.
I don't think it's talked about enough. Like, it's
Yeah.
like people are like, oh, that's not gonna happen for a long time, but
No, it's
self-driving cars are like years away.
I think
I feel like that people are gonna find skills that are necessary.
I side with BGM on this one.
Like what?
It doesn't matter. Like,
No, it doesn't.
That's
No,
right.
it really does, because like after a certain point, there's not like you can be the person that develops the AI that takes the jobs, but at a certain point, everyone can't do that. Some people just can't do that. Either you're too old.
I get it, but maybe 1,000 years ago, there were people who were aspiring to be holy
And
water
I mean-
dispensers.
And I mean, it's only going to be for the short term, because if you're talking about once robots take over every job,
Yeah.
then then we'll need a basic income at that point.
and
but
at that point, it'll be too late.
Well,
before that point,
Guys, we'll be dead by
happens-
then.
No.
Thank
no,
God.
Totally wrong. Like, the we'll be dead. Wait, we'll be dead by which point? The robots
Where
take over?
all robots take over all jobs?
Oh, all jobs, no. But
No, we're dead.
But here's the next thing, and this is kind of what I think Doxy is leading to. Right now, there are approximately 3.5 million professional truck drivers. Okay, if all of those get replaced, first of all, let's say they get replaced just by autonomous cars, right? Just plain internal combustion engine cars,
Yeah.
right? Okay, if that happens, that's 3.5 million people that all of a sudden are going to be out of a job.
No jobs, probably no
Because-
other skill sets.
Because a car doesn't have to pull over and take a rest every 10 hours,
No,
right?
but a robot can't unload the truck, so they might not be driving the truck, but they could still get a job in the industry.
Until they have automated conveyor belts in the truck that unloads for them.
I'm just
Absolutely.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
they're gonna get periphery jobs until like the robots take over every job.
Yeah.
In which case, then a universal basic income is needed. But that's a slow grind.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I feel like it's very fast approaching, and like
Yeah.
we're not. I don't know if we're not doing enough, but I feel like we're not.
But it's even worse than what I'm describing here. What I've just described is if
Fucking
we keep
apocalypse.
internal combustion engines, and we ain't going to do that. With Tesla, the way that they've got their semi set up, if what they say is true, and some third parties have said it is, it's actually going to be cheaper than rail, not just cheaper than normal conventional, internal combustion engine semis. It'll be cheaper than rail, which currently is the cheapest way to get cargo from point A to point B. Now, when that happens, all of a sudden you've lost the need to change your oil. You've lost the need to change an air filter. You've lost the need to change all this bullshit that you have to do to keep an internal combustion engine running, because you just have a battery pack, a computer module, and motors. And that's 3 fucking things that can
Yeah.
probably snap out with a couple bolts and snap back in. Boom, bang, you're done. Okay.
But then you'll need.
So-
then mechanics will start taking on jobs like mine. They'll be programmers
Yeah,
instead of
mechanics.
mechanics.
Okay,
but
but-
everybody can't be a programmer. That's
Yeah.
my only thing.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, eventually
I
it's gonna,
disagree. I feel like anybody can learn how to program.
I also agree with BGM
to
on
an
this one.
extent,
Do
yeah.
you really want 3.5 million programmers all of a sudden dumped in programming?
Well, maybe we'll come up with
New programming jobs?
better code.
Yeah, which means even less jobs if we have better code.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
then-
when I say better, I mean like more secure code. Because like right now, everybody's copying and pasting from Stack Overflow or whatever.
I don't think that's gonna make any more jobs.
Yeah, and not
I
only
think that'll
that,
make less
but
jobs.
do you really think they're going to make American jobs?
It's true.
Okay.
That's
I
true.
mean, if you want to move
To
several
Singapore.
thousand, yeah.
Because I know I don't.
I don't think you have to move anywhere to get it. How many programmers are remote?
I don't know. I have no idea.
How many are remote that are willing to work for wages that you can sustain yourself on in America?
This is anecdotal, but a company I know just moved half of the development stuff over to Singapore.
Yeah.
So it was all in house, and now it's all like half in Singapore.
Yeah.
So that's like how many jobs gone from the company?
Yeah.
So that I mean, whatever. That's just a reality of the world we live in now, and that's not automation. That's just cheaper labor.
Yeah.
And that's a whole other thing. But but automation is coming.
Mm.
It's fucking here.
Yeah. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I'm
Yeah.
not afraid.
You-
I welcome it.
I'm not afraid
Fucking,
either.
I'm not afraid because I just want to be done, just die, like fucking just just be done.
That blows my mind that you say that, but whatever.
Because I mean, after a certain point, it's like, okay, I'm done. Not like in a sad way. Just go to sleep forever. Wouldn't that be amazing if you could just go to sleep?
And
forever.
and then you just don't wake up.
Yeah, but you eat like one.
It depends. It depends on what dream I'm having when that happens.
All of them. You have all of the dreams.
I don't want all the dreams. I just want like a couple. I'll pick and choose.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be cool if you could like if you were in that Black Mirror episode where you could like pick what reality you're in.
Oh yeah,
that'd be awesome. Yeah. That'd be awesome. Did you see that? Did we just ruin it?
No, I didn't see it, but I'm not going.
He hasn't seen anything past the first episode of
Season one?
Black Mirror. He didn't like the pig fucking.
Who does?
No. That's not the only reason I didn't see the rest of Black Mirror. Don't
sorry,
throw me
spoilers,
under the
shit.
bus like that.
That season's like 4 years old. Get over it.
Yeah. No.
Maybe older
That
than
wasn't
that.
the reason why.
Yeah,
It's
maybe.
just I have no desire. I already know. I'm with Doxy on the whole like we're about to get effed in the A something fierce.
Fuck, I haven't heard that in so long.
You like one?
Tonight, yeah.
But
We've been swearing this whole episode. And
I don't
you're
know.
like,
I
effed
don't
in
know
the A.
why. Just all of a sudden. Okay. All right.
From now on, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say I'm busy AF. Okay.
No. Go right ahead. No.
Is Clueless
But-
coming
but-
back?
I don't know.
I think so. But no,
Stop trying to
I'm
make
with him.
fetch happen, Chad.
There is a dark side already in reality
Yeah,
to
yeah.
tech. I don't need fiction making it darker. I got that. Like
That's true. That's true.
you know what I mean? That's just me personally. I mean,
get that.
Do what you like, but
I mean, I love Black Mirror. I think we all do. Besides you, Vern. I mean, Satchel.
God damn it! You just gave me more work, you asshole.
I'm so comfortable right now. I'm just like loosey
time
goosey.
is this at?
Loosey goosey.
well, we did
yeah.
start late. Let's keep.
No. I need to know the timestamp for when I have to block your name out.
Yeah. So these are realities.
Mm-hmm.
But I also would really like a universal basic income.
Absolutely.
I think that's what eventually is going to have to happen.
It has to,
Yeah.
right? Because
Or we can have like a Star Trekian utopia where money is just there is no money anymore. Money doesn't exist.
I don't think we have our shit together enough for that. But maybe we
No.
will when the time comes. Like maybe some catastrophic thing will happen that'll force us to like fast forward our utopias.
To have a global society instead of countries.
Yeah. I'd be cool with that.
Depends on who's in charge.
Me.
Jean-Luc
Think
Picard.
about how chill the world would be if I was in charge. Man, all we would do is eat and sleep. It would be amazing. I guarantee it.
That's gonna be your mandate. Like everybody from now on just has to eat and sleep.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat and sleep.
But then he'd get rid of all the cheese and
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
my,
exactly.
that would be
Why
my
the
first
fuck-
order.
No.
See, exactly.
That would be
that's
our first
why,
order.
No,
Yeah.
see,
The
that's
Great
why
Cheese Riots of
get
2049.
rid of cheese and cake.
Yep.
Fucking
Already,
pies.
you're not gonna get elected.
My assassination attempt rates would be so fucking high. They'd be like, is he taking the get him?
Chef-
Get him.
It'd be like the Pillsbury Doughboy would have like a bloody knife standing over your corpse.
Come here, Doxy. Sorry. Anyway.
my cinnamon buns.
Anyway.
Did you see the news of Brigitte?
Yeah.
Brigitte?
Brigitte.
You have to be
Brigitte?
in chat more.
I know.
Wait, who's that?
I haven't been there
Overwatch.
all week.
Oh.
New Overwatch.
The new,
bit.
yeah.
it's Torborn's daughter.
Brigitte.
Yeah.
Reinhardt's goddaughter. Reinhardt named her because Reinhardt saved Torborn's life.
And she's
Is it-
essentially a mix between the two of them.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
She's amazing.
Is it just me, or did her character model change a lot from the animation she was
Oh
in?
no, it changed a whole. So I watched the animation and then I watched her character model, and
Yeah.
the animation doesn't. I mean, it's hard enough to translate 2D animation into the 3D
Okay.
model, but her model is essentially Mercy's face.
It is.
She has like
It is.
Mercy's
It is.
face.
Yeah, definitely it is.
Yeah.
But she's awesome.
Right?
She just fucking swings her flail.
The rocket flail.
The rocket flail.
yeah.
And she heals people around her. It's fucking amazing. She's like a.
And she's got Reinhardt's shield.
Yeah,
Combat
she's
medic,
She's a
basically.
brawler healer.
Yeah.
She just gets in there and starts fucking swinging and healing people. She's like everything I've ever wanted in a healer. So
Aw.
I can't wait till she comes to the regular game mode.
So I already know that you've flirted and hit on your Google Mini Home. I wonder if you're gonna try to like talk to this Brigitte. So
Can't
girl,
talk to Overwatch, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Can you?
I don't know.
That's
I got really excited for a second.
That's
What? Huh?
that's the future I want.
I
to
know.
have.
I know how to
That's
like.
they
break
should have a
doxing.
Black Mirror episode on that.
I mean, they kind of do.
They kind of did, right?
Kinda.
The first episode of this.
The one
Well, no,
with
not really.
the one with General Hux and
Oh yeah. That'd be awesome if you could make anybody you wanted.
yeah.
Like if I could make a Brigitte
that's
look-alike, I'd be okay with that.
That's called Second Life, I think.
But I can't feel it. I want the real thing, like a body. So
He's just trying to get his nut.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I gotta throw it out there.
it'd be really creepy, but also really cool.
yes, on both of those, yeah.
What?
It would be creepy and cool. Yeah.
It would be creepy and cool. I just wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah, that's the smart thing.
Never. Like, because no good can come from that.
Yeah.
It's either going to be...
I'm gonna find out because I'll be able to look at Doxy in his eyes and be like, "You did it, didn't you?"
And I won't be able to hide it. I'll just fucking smile.
Yeah,
like,
see,
like a big dumbass smile. And you're like, fucking gross, dude.
yeah.
He's like, dude, I haven't seen you in weeks. At my house.
You have anything to drink? I'm really dehydrated.
I just thought back to that Rick and Morty episode where he runs down and grabs the orange juice. The orange juice.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, hey, Dad. He runs back upstairs. Anyway, do you guys have anything else you want to talk about?
You had a topic, or was Amazon the topic?
What was the first thing I talked about?
I don't know.
It was Amazon. Why
I
are they
remember.
branching out into stores?
Nah, there was something else. What, like the first thing? Oh, the technology. Like what technology?
How's
looks
your
like.
week gone? That's what it was.
Nobody answered the question, but that was my first topic.
Wait, what was the
wait,
question?
what?
What was the question?
Like, what do we think future tech will be? Like what are inspirations now?
Talking to
that
Overwatch
will
characters.
Be future tech.
Wow, we spent this whole episode like full circle
Yeah.
back to answer his question.
Yeah. Like I said, the communicator in Star Trek became like inspiration for flip phones. What do we think is on our TV and movies and stuff now that's going to be inspiration for future tech?
It's going to be.
And I mean, that's really hard to.
Well, so the closest thing to us I see, other than the great exodus of jobs,
Yeah.
but the next thing I see is kind of the Minority Report, which is also kind of where we started, where they're going to start looking at, oh, this phone is in this location. Oh, hi, person.
Yeah.
Your phone is here, so that means you're here. And Google's already serving you up ads based on
Where you are and
things
stuff?
where you are, things you talk about.
If you have Google Opinion Rewards,
Yeah.
when you go places and do stuff, it's like, were you at
Yeah.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They asked me
like,
that.
like what'd you pay with and stuff, and
They'd ask me
you,
that.
You get money for it.
Yeah.
So, pretty scary. Also pretty cool because you get free Google Play credit.
I do. I use it.
I use it.
It pays for my Google Play monthly.
Oh, your music?
Yeah.
Wait, you have that much
How do
credit?
you get that much?
Damn.
It asked me a lot of questions.
You do travel a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's always
I
asking you,
bet
and
a
you're
lot.
like, and it pays for your Google credit or
Pretty
your
much.
Play. Wow.
I need you to sit at home for a little bit. Okay?
No.
I need you to just stop.
No. So, speaking of Google, I think there was I see it a lot in sci-fi, but and it was in 2001: A Space Odyssey. But talking to like the computers, like the ship computers and stuff like that. So I have Android Auto in my car, and I can pretty much do that right now. I can look at stuff. I can look up stuff while I drive. Like I just press the button and it's like, ba-ding! And I'm like, how many miles and 17 clicks, and then it'll be like, "Kudu," and then it would be like, well, ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo in 17 clicks. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. I can look this up. It can look up Wikipedia stuff too. I can control all of my audio and everything from Android Auto.
Yeah.
It's great.
Android Auto.
And it's great to just talk to my car and have that. But I do also fear that it will go like HAL 9000. It'll be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it'll
No,
be like, I'll
that
be
reminds
like,
me.
take me to
Shit.
McDonald's, and it'd be like, I can't let you do that, BGM. You
Hold on.
are on a
Fuck.
diet.
I gotta find it now. I gotta find the article, but I think this week I saw an article where I guess Alexa and Echo
Laughing.
laughing. Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
You heard about
the
this one,
creepy
right?
laughing.
Like creepy laughing at like weird times. It's like what?
So
Did you see
Amazon's response to that was, oh yeah, it totally does do that, and they disabled the Amazon Laugh command.
Alexa laugh.
Alexa Laugh command, which makes me think that somehow they programmed it in there where it kept reading Alexa Laugh from
So weird. Why'd you
Basic
have that?
Noise.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I don't think they programmed it that way. I think somebody was just like,
trolling?
no. I think somebody said something that sounded kind of sort of like Alexa laugh.
Like at a TV show or
Yeah,
something?
or if they were talking about a lake is, or whatever,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it only heard the little
I
first
could
bit
see
of it
that.
or something
Now,
like that.
now I'm thinking of like pseudonyms for like, or
if
like
if you look up the anecdotes though, some people reported it happening like to their Alexa in the kitchen when they were in a completely different room
Oh,
at like
that
2
is
in the
creepy.
morning.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck no.
Trying to
see,
sleep.
isn't that weird?
Burn down the house.
Like you just hear,
Yeah.
see that would make you think of ghosts. I think 'cause
Absolutely.
you're just like in the room, like playing Overwatch, thinking of Brigitte.
I just got chills,
And then
dude.
all of a sudden in the kitchen you hear, you're like,
You know what would be cool about that is I have those HyperX 2 cloud
yeah,
headphones. I don't
love
hear
those.
shit. I don't hear shit.
I love those headphones.
I
So
do
I
too,
bought
I do
I
too.
bought the HyperX Clouds, the first ones when they came out, and
Yeah.
I've been I've been throwing them at everybody since. I'm
I
like,
got
get
'em.
these
They're
headphones.
great.
Get these
BGM
headphones.
got-
They're amazing.
You got them?
And I had the
nice.
Cloud 2s
Dude, I had 'em at
the
work.
days. I got the Cloud 2s the day they came out.
Yeah,
it was
yep.
great.
I had the Cloud 2s.
Since we started talking about Android, that made me think of a phone that I wanted to talk about 3 weeks ago because it was at Mobile World Congress. Or that's it, right? MWC. I think that's what it's called. The Vivo Apex. So we always talk about like phones, like how they're like all just kind of black slabs at this point. Like, there's nothing really innovative or whatever. But it has a number of features that I think are really cool and really unique. So it does like like the Mi Mix, the I think it's Huawei. No, Xiaomi Mi Mix. It's like the almost bezel-less phone, but it has like a bar at the bottom for like the selfie cam and stuff.
Okay.
Whatever. So this phone is like a bezel-less phone, sort of like the Essential phone, but without the camera notch. Actually, it has like the camera, the front-facing camera pops out of the body of the phone. It's pretty sweet. There's no speaker grills on it. The screen vibrates for the sound. Like the whole screen is a speaker.
Oh, weird.
And it uses double fingerprint authentication.
Okay.
So like you do like one fingerprint. I think the whole the whole third of the front screen is the fingerprint reader. So you can use 2 fingerprints to unlock the phone and do different stuff. It's really fucking like that's the kind of innovation I want to see. And
That's
it looks
pretty
really
cool.
it looks really fucking awesome.
That's pretty cool.
It looks really clean and sleek, and it's just like a nice phone.
Why 2 fingerprints? That sounds like a pain in the ass while you're driving.
Why?
Shush. Don't judge me.
Wait, this.
I think it's just like a look what we can do,
okay.
Because at the point it's just a concept phone.
You should get Android Auto.
Man, twice now. I've bought a car, and the year after they upgraded the stereo in it. If you go out and buy one right now, you'll get Android Auto.
Well,
but
I
I got
mean-
the craptastic Uconnect from like freaking
Ooh,
2005.
Well, I mean, I'm driving a Mazda, which at the time of this podcast doesn't officially support Android Auto, but you can easily just hack in your own version of Android Auto into their head display,
Sounds pretty cool.
their UMD. So I mean, you should just Google your car, the year, the make, the model, and then the word hacks, and see if you can modify Android Auto into your car, because that's what I had to do, and it's great.
Oh, I want that. I don't think my car can do it. My system is
Moped
not
2015 hacks.
yeah, but the Vivo Apex, it looks. You guys should look it up. It's a fucking dope.
For anyone else listening who drives Mazda and wants to get Android Auto, Google Mazda AIO tweaks.
Mazda
Dope.
AIO.
Today I learned.
You don't have a Mazda, do it?
Well, no, I'm interested in what he has to say.
You're right.
Damn.
You're right.
Jesus.
My bad.
Okay, really quick. So con season is almost upon us.
You've been saying that for 3 months.
Look, con season is every day is con season
Yeah.
for Chad.
You're right.
There's
my bad.
there's pre-con.
There's going to be a convention
And
next month
post-con.
here in Vegas.
No. I'm talking about the cons in August.
Sorry, go ahead.
He talks about next year's DEF CON while at this year's DEF CON.
That's kind of true. So there's 2 seasons in the year. There's pre-con, there's post-con, and then during con it's just a blur of drunkenness, right? So that's my 2 seasons.
Okay.
I've already submitted my 2 talk ideas, and I'm not sure that both will be accepted. I kind of just put 2 there so that maybe one will be accepted. I'm gonna probably shit myself a little bit.
Little poo.
If a little poop. If both get accepted, that'd be kind of cool. But still, like, oh fuck.
Well, I hope you get your nut this year, Chan.
Yeah. You'll get your nut one day.
I'm still trying. Ooh,
your-
I'm sure trying.
Get your con nut.
Con nut.
I think BGM was going to do lightning round, right?
Yes.
Are we
BGM?
at lightning
Oh,
round?
Unless you guys have anything else
That
to
was
say.
that was the worst transition in the history.
That was awesome.
I know.
That was
Doc
really
is like,
smooth,
get the
man.
fuck on with the show. Fuck.
Move it along.
Fuck Chen and his con.
Docs is like, speaking of cons, I need to go home. So, let's see. How can I draw this out longer?
He's like, ha ha ha.
I
now
gave
get
you
to
my
it, get to
character
reading.
sheet. I rolled a barbarian.
Now, for those
half-orc
of you who do
named
not know what the
Polygon.
lightning round is, could I do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, do
Yeah, yeah.
For those of you who do not know what the lightning round is, obviously we are not deep diving into a lot of the information security news, so we're going to save it for the headlines at the end of the show, which is now the lightning round. We read the headlines, we get a tweet's length of or a sound bite of what our opinion is. We don't want to tell you how to think. We just want to tell you what to think. No, I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding.
What?
What?
Do your research, figure out what we're talking about with these headlines, and then come up with your own opinion.
What?
Go ahead, BGM.
All right, so the first article.
Wait, I'm sorry. Which way are we going?
I'll go.
Damn it.
Okay,
I never go first.
we're going counterclockwise.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Password manager maker keeper hit by another security snafu.
It turns out it was password 123.
So keeper is the password manager. This headline is really weird. Anyway, the exposed server contained the company's downloadable software, including a code signing certificate. Which code signing certificate? I mean, that would mean anybody can steal it and then write any program and sign it with the official certificate and make it look like they did it.
Well then.
I said what I said like a sassy black woman. Just imagine my tweet is just like a gif of a
I'm gonna find that gif. Okay, next. I don't have an opinion on this one.
All right.
Policy.
So the next article is Let's Address Cybersecurity's Gender Disparity. There is a gender gap in cybersecurity, and this article talks about how firms can tackle the issue.
I, for one, identify as an SHA 128.
Oh. Oh.
I don't
Brother, you
He's
deprecated.
just hashing around, dude.
Oh.
Brother,
hash.
you
Okay.
deprecated.
I'm thinking, well, you know. Don't judge me.
Well, I mean, I thought it was
It's
really
fluid.
cool that we had Fox on here for as long as we did.
I'm very sad about this.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Well, this isn't a company acknowledging it, but it's good that people are acknowledging it because I mean, it is a thing, and it should be not ignored. It should be talked about because if you just ignore it, it's never going to get better.
I agree.
I don't know if it was my turn, but I just did it anyway.
Do it.
No, I agree.
Deal with it.
Sorry, I'm looking at gifs. I'm looking up gifs for. It's really hard.
We'll take care of that later,
It's really
BG.
hard.
You're the lightning round guy.
All right. Next article. Ransomware for robots is the next big security nightmare. Researchers found they were able to infect robots with ransomware. In the real world, such attacks could be highly damaging to businesses if robotic security isn't addressed.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The big trick was teaching them how to speak with a Russian accent.
Are these like robots in factories that have ransomware on them? Like they can't do anything until it's paid for?
I don't know.
But I mean,
All I know is everything I just said.
wouldn't that be the same as like ransomware in a computer? You're just doing like whatever computer controls that robot?
Except now you're automating the response to ransomware.
What do you mean?
These are robots with ransomware. So they have automation built in.
It's nice production line you have here. Would be shame if something were to happen to it.
Yeah, does not compute.
Hashtag robotics.
What the?
I don't know. I couldn't think of anything cool.
Hashtag
You may as well
robotics.
hashtag feminism. Just throw that in there too. Why not?
I like the way John Oliver does it. Hashtag whatever the topic is. Hashtag feminism. Anyway.
I wish I wasn't a robot, more human, so I could drink vodka to get over this.
They're quippy.
Let's see.
Quip.
After Oracle WebLogic miner attack, critical Apache Solar bug is now targeted.
It's a damn shame attacking kids like that. That's fucked up.
Money-hungry hackers have used over 1,400 unpatched Apache Solar servers to install cryptocurrency miners.
Are you sure they're money hungry?
There's.
What else would you mine cryptocurrency for?
Oh,
Why are you looking at me? I don't have an answer for
I don't
this.
eat money.
Miners, not miners.
I don't get it.
Hashtag hungry for crypto. I don't know.
I got nothing. Patch your systems.
Change your damn password.
Yeah. Well, I mean, WebLogic. Almost everybody uses the default password for WebLogic, so yeah, change your damn password.
Yeah.
That should be a song. Change your damn password.
I bet it is.
Probably. All right. Next.
Did I hear you right? Did I hear you saying that you're gonna make a copy with a game without paying?
God.
Come on, guys! I thought you knew better. Don't copy that, floppy.
Yep. Let's now
Don't copy that, floppy.
Welcome to the
let's see.
90s.
What's worse, that you did that or that I recognized it?
I think they're both equally terrible.
Yeah. I'll
Wait,
take
Doxy,
that.
did you recognize that? Because if not, you're the only one who didn't. Because
Not until I didn't recognize it until the copy that floppy part. Then I was like, okay.
Okay.
It took me a little longer. I'm slow sometimes.
All right, so cryptojacking attack uses leaked Eternal Blue NSA exploit to infect servers. Redis WannaMine is a sophisticated attack which targets servers to fraudulently mine cryptocurrency. So this is like the new ransomware, essentially hijacking computers to mine cryptocurrency.
Well, I bet.
Then
Sorry.
is,
go ahead.
isn't cryptojacking how they would get their nut?
Oh,
Call back there. Yep.
We talked about this a little while ago, but I don't think we talked about it much. I think I brought it up, or maybe somebody else did. They are using YouTube ads to install cryptocurrency miners.
We actually talked about that last week.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Hey, nice.
Somebody from the community mic came up and talked about it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, nice.
Zenwolf?
Steppenwolf?
Zenwolf.
Zenwolf.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He's on the thing.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. You do.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Do I?
What the fuck? All right, how many more articles?
We got our own thing going
Yeah.
on.
Let's do one more. And I'm skipping down a little bit.
Yeah, avoid all the clickbait. If you
Yeah.
can.
So Microsoft fights massive crypto coin miner malware
fuck?
outbreak. Microsoft blocked a malware outbreak that could have earned big bucks for a criminal group.
What the fuck are these goddamn?
You've been
miners?
blockchained. Sorry.
I got that one. That was okay.
I like
See,
that one.
right?
Too.
Have I redeemed myself?
No, you got a long way to go.
It was better.
But
I think
hey, every climbing a mountain starts with a step. Anyway,
I gave him whatever mental disease I just had.
no. So the way they defeated the attack was pretty awesome. They just bombarded them with little ads to upgrade to Windows 10 until they were just like fuck it and went outside.
bombarded them with ads. Try Edge. Why'd you disable Cortana?
Don't disable Cortana. Come on.
Please just try us out. I got nothing. That he killed it with that on what I think.
He stole your thunder.
He did. He did.
And probably your
Absolutely.
nut too.
What the fuck?
No. He can. That's. I don't.
No, it
I
didn't
don't
work.
Need that.
You went back down.
Yep.
You were okay with the blockchain, and then you went back down.
Okay,
Yeah.
are we done
You
with this
should, you
lightning
should quit
round?
while
We
you're
are done.
behind.
He's like,
Okay.
please let me out of this.
We are done with the lightning round, which brings us to the end of the show. Unfortunately, as you guys know, we've run out of time, but never out of shit to say. So join us again next week, same gray time at 7:30 here at the Sin Shop. I'm not gonna do the whole Batman thing, but anyway, remember we are at 1075 American Pacific Drive, Sweet Sea in Henderson, Nevada. What? Why are you shaking your
I
head?
feel like you just did the worst part of it, the gray channel thing, like the gray time. I feel like you just.
Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. We're still Las Vegas Valley Hackerspace, and you would know that if you came by and visited, hung out with us.
Yeah, come on. Geez.
Yeah, come on, hang out. Go to sinshop.org.
Just give Edge a shot. Just
Yeah.
give it a
Yeah,
shot.
give it a shot.
disable Cortana. What are you doing?
Go to sinshop.org for more information on the shop. Remember, meetup.com/sinshop for the appointments coming up. We have Lockpick. We have the Geiger counter class coming up on the St. Patty's Day. And go for us, or for information on us, go to Greynoise, GREYNOI.SE. I think there's a lot more alcohol in this thing than I thought there was. Anyway,
You
good night.
didn't even have half of it yet.
This is my second one.
Okay.
I forgot to say the thing.
Good night, everybody. Or my name is Master Chen.
My name is BGM.
This is Doxy.
And I'm Richard Satchel.
Oh my God. Good night, everybody.
PUBG.